Alrighty, y'all. So we're here today. We are gathered here today because I have something very important to show you guys, and I really wanted to get y'all's reaction. I know you could tell in my text how excited I was. But that's enough chit chat. I just want to just put it out there, just show you guys. This first one is just like a quick little example. You'll see in the caption what it is, what it says, but just let me know what you think afterwards, or you can talk during it.
Do you have a name yet?
Yes?
Steve.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
Thanks, but what do you think we should call the baby? It's just sad. Nothing's made in the U.S. anymore.
Oh.
Even this one says built-in antenna.
So?
I don't even know where that is.
We've had reports from your neighbors that your dog was chasing a kid on a bike.
That's ridiculous. My dog doesn't even know how to ride a bike. What kind of milk is that?
Soy milk.
Hola, milk. Soy dad. Any last words? I wouldn't be shocked if that didn't work. The doctor said I can touch myself whenever I want.
No. He said you could have a stroke at any time.
Hey, Dad, have you seen my sunglasses?
No, son, have you seen my dad glasses?
This sofa will seat 5 people without any problems. Where am I going to find 5 people without any problems?
What's happening?
Initial thoughts, anyone?
I don't. What's happening?
This is the future of entertainment right before our eyes.
Wait, these actual shows? Was that real?
No, you don't see the caption? This is AI generated.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, where's that caption at?
I thought it said, I can't read. I thought it said all sitcoms shouldn't be this funny.
Oh.
So stupid.
Okay, I thought the same thing.
So guys, no, y'all. So that's what I'm trying to show you. This is AI generated.
How do we feel about that?
So that's the big thing right now. I don't know. I'm obviously chronically online, right? But the new development is Google's VO3. That's like their generative AI engine that it was used just to create videos. But the biggest update that just rolled out last month is that they introduced audio. So they're not like just playing something and then somebody's making up the audio. The whole AI engine is making up the video, the audio, and syncing everything up.
Interesting.
That's insane.
That's weird. They're like dad jokes. It wasn't like the caption doesn't make sense because what do you mean shouldn't be this funny? At most it's like a chuckle. Something crazy. It's not creative, not original. Boo. That's what I said.
Let me.
Damn.
That's
why I was trying to challenge
my
AI.
Bluetooth for my phone.
I wanted to be sure you guys can hear and see it. Seeing is believing.
You can hear and what is this on? Where did you find this? Oh, it's
TikTok.
on TikTok. I see. Interesting. It's not like people are acting as if it's the funniest thing in the world.
I don't know. Maybe because I saw it at 2 a.m. I thought I was dying.
Everybody's delirious.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Now that I actually know what it is, can we run it back? I gotta see this again through the proper lens.
With the new lens.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Because I thought it was just like a weird compilation of weird dad jokes or something.
1 minute later.
What do we think? How do we feel?
It's a little scary how it's crazy how far AI has come in a very short amount of time.
But it's not good. It's not good material.
Yeah.
It's not it's it's bad
So
art.
I think it depends on the prompt because I got some other stuff to show you guys.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I'm not impressed. AI got 0 out of 10 for me.
I mean, I'm impressed with the way the writing is obviously nothing crazy, but I'm impressed with the way that it's composited. People, actors, dialogue. I thought these were legit clips out of a sitcom that existed. So I think the way that everything's been put together. So, I mean, that means a skilled writer could potentially put his script into an AI and come up with an entire TV show, which is kind of cool.
You could use that as proof of concept, right?
It's bad art. It's not cool. It's bad art.
It could be used as a tool to try things out.
Exactly. If a skilled writer doesn't have the resources to put together a bunch of actors, cameras, sets, but he is a skilled writer and he uses this to bring those words to fruition, is that not art?
No, it's not. I think the use of AI in media is not art. It's bad art.
I disagree. I wouldn't call it art, but to me, it's still entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, a leaf blowing in the wind can be considered entertainment. Doesn't make it good, you know.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Now,
I mean,
go ahead,
for
Joe.
me, the moral quandary is bigger companies using AI to replace actual skilled human beings. But
And they will. That's the plan.
yeah, but what's also cool is the potential for a little guy with little resources to do more than he was capable of before.
I don't think either party should be using AI, regardless of the reason. It just makes it not good. You know?
Well, what else you got? I'm curious. I am intrigued.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm like chronically online a little too much. And then I kept seeing other stuff, but yeah, imagine if you will, like the whole influencer fad, right? The way you see people online.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, so maybe you've seen some of these, Bethlehem. Okay, let's go.
This is George Washington. Welcome to my Day in the Life vlog. I've heard this is the new hip thing to do.
Yeah. Let's see what's stirring in camp today.
Yo, that musket's shining like my drip, fam. You slaying or nah?
General, I'm straight fire.
This stew is bussin', chef.
Yeah.
You've got mad riz.
Just ask your mum, General.
Troops looking strong today. Except that one.
Yo, this cannon's about to pop off, besties. General, we're serving boom vibes.
Thanks for vibing it with me, squad. Smash that follow for more 1776T.
Who did that and why? What's the purpose? What is the reasoning?
That's what I'm saying. To me, it's entertainment. It's not art. It's just funny.
Says, I'm looking at the comments.
It's not bad.
This is
it's just not,
only
it's weird.
AI I'll accept.
I love it.
I don't think so. Well, what's the purpose? It serves no purpose. Is it entertaining? Is it interesting? Yeah, I'll give it like, you can give it like a 6.5 out of 10 as far as interest. But it just feels as if like someone who has watched young people speak through those words, those phrases into AI was like, make something younger people be interested in. And they thought that this was like something, you know?
Yeah, so I tried using VO3, but you have to pay for it, so I couldn't run any tests. But yeah, you can type in a prompt, give it a few details, set some standards. It can either render 5-second videos or 8-second videos, and then all these clips I'm showing you is like all those clips stitched together. But I believe I haven't seen it in action. I think after it renders something, you can go in there and add or remove some details. So like, say it just rendered the George Washington with a point of view camera. Maybe somebody added in what else they wanted him to say, and then gave him those funny words.
Jordan's really thinking.
So, okay, to Bethlehem's point, I'm guessing a service like this is incredibly expensive, which means it will be less accessible to the little guy and more likely to be taken advantage of by a larger company. But I mean, I do think there is a place for AI. I do think it will obviously
Well, yes, it's going to be integrated for sure, just money wise. But is there a place for media in media? Is there a place for AI in media? No, it doesn't belong there. It has no reason to be there. The whole point of media entertainment is supposed to be creative, artistic, collaboration. AI is none of those things, and therefore does not belong there.
No, but I mean, when you further technology, it increases the capability to create something. Same thing with like back when cameras first got color, audio and video. I think this is another one of those elements. CGI.
It seems like a replacement element. It doesn't seem additive or collaborative. It's like replacing a lot of what good media is, which is like creativity, individuality.
That's what my brother was saying. Like, I showed him this specific clip. He's like, it's crazy that AI can make this, but some people could have just gotten costumes and made them themselves and like gone
and
out.
It would have been funnier, probably. It would have been more interesting. It would have been more relatable.
I mean, if we're talking about this specific
but I see
clip,
what Jordan's saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like CGI. Can you imagine if we never got CGI in films?
But CGI is additive. It doesn't replace. It's not replacing.
It does. It replaced a lot of practical,
it's still a collaborative thing.
A lot of practical effects.
But it's a skill. Like a CGI technician, that's a skill that's learned. That's something that people are collaborating on and putting together that can adjust. There's a human element to it. this is you're putting stuff into a whatever the Google's whatever AI thing, you're throwing it in there and something's spitting out. That is replacing a lot of the artistic and like creative like workflows that you would be going through. So it's not adding anything. You're getting rid of a lot of things to come out with a product that's not as good and will never be as good as if people in costumes did this little skit and it'd be funny and it'd be realistic and there would be a human element that you can relate to. I can't relate to this whatsoever.
I don't know, because on YouTube keeps feeding me these shorts where they take characters from video games like Skyrim and they re-render them using AI. And as I'm seeing these, I'm like, that would be cool if Bethesda started using this technology to assist in the rendering of their character models. It still requires a lot of collaboration.
In what way?
The AI is like, they still need to train the AI to do what they need it to do. And like, it's a tool, but it doesn't replace the need for the developers and for the animators.
The developers could always just remaster the game. They could just remaster it and enhance the character design and add to it in a way that like looks better than as if you just trained an AI to do it.
That's extremely time consuming, and time consuming is expensive.
That's what makes it good art. Of course it's expensive. Media and entertainment is expensive. To say that it's not expensive is ridiculous. Using AI is going to be expensive regardless. The difference is you're paying a single company instead of paying 5 or 10 animators to enhance the character design. You're getting rid of a human element. You are replacing something to come out with something that's not as good just to get it out quicker, faster. It's like factory mentality. You're putting something in to spit something out. It's not good art and it's not good media.
I think it's a tool. Like I think like you're not describing it as a tool. You're describing it as like the whole delivery package. Like,
because it is a tool. That's apparent. That's undeniable.
Because any tool can be used for either good or bad. And I'm sure this can very easily be abused the same way CGI gets abused.
But that's what I'm saying, is that I personally don't believe AI has any place in media or art whatsoever. Media and art is something that's collaborative. There's a human element. It's supposed to evoke some type. It doesn't always have to, but in order for it to be like, art that catches your attention, it's going to evoke some type of emotion, whether it's like funny, relatable, sad, you'll be able to find a human element in it, the realness in it, someone's vulnerability in it. This is not funny. It's not, here's the thing. It's not bad. This video is not bad. It's interesting, whatever, cool concept, cool idea. But it's not funny. It's not interesting. It's just kind of out there. It's just something that's playing.
It's just content now.
Exactly.
I mean, you're judging the usability of the tool based on this clip and whether or not it's funny. I think the lack of comedic skill here is beside the point. I think it's the ability, I think this has a great potential to enhance the capabilities of truly artistic people. It's a new paintbrush.
I would disagree. AI does not belong in media.
I am very interested to see what the comments say on this one.
Okay, so you guys brought up CGI plenty of times. Again, here's another scary reality that I don't know how much longer we'll have to worry about people's ability with CGI.
Oh my. I don't know how, but somehow Wendell was involved in this.
Yeti Boo back with the vlogs. After that avalanche, now seems like a good time to show you how to build a shelter.
Well, folks, that's basically how it's done. Let's go get warm and stay safe.
Guys, check this out. Beautiful.
We're roasting marshmallows. The human ritual for pretending everything's fine.
Midnight snack. I read in my manual that this one might make you tingle, but I already ate 6 of them.
Nighty-night interwebs. You guys knew I had to do it. Enjoy.
Yo, we're cooked. We're so cooked.
I mean, that's more what I'm expecting an AI to cook up, though. Like a CGI weird deal. Like that like the ones where like actual human beings and stuff. Like real life like looking human beings. That's the one that really shocks me. But okay, as I was watching that though, I was thinking about another situation. So when I went to film school, we had to be very careful about, hey, we got to turn the AC off. We got to make sure the ambient noise is as minimal as possible. Very recently, like a couple years, like 2 years ago, I was helping somebody shoot a commercial, and I'm like, "Oh, do we need to like check the AC or something was running?" And they're like, "No, there's a little AI thing in the mic that'll automatically remove the ambient noise." I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy." It doesn't remove the effectiveness or the need of the cinematographer, but it did empower him to do his job better.
But here's the
That's
thing:
kind
is
of
the argument is whether or not AI is a tool. That's not the argument, right? It's when you are using AI to replace, the human sitcom, whatever. It's the writing, not good. The acting, not good. It as a whole, not good. What you're explaining is one instance where AI is being used to aid. That's fine.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying use the AI to write an entire sitcom. I'm saying is
That's what I'm
AI
saying.
is a
We've
tool
already
that can empower these very
Yeah.
creative people.
The AI can be a tool, but that we covered. We agreed with that. And when AI is being used as something to aid something, same with CGI, it is adding to something. If we are adding to something and using it in that way, yes, fine, whatever, cool. But we cannot be using AI to replace things. We can't be putting things into AI and spitting something out. That is what I mean when I say it's like a factory. You're just putting in an idea, spitting something out and saying, oh, that looks cool because it's AI. Yeah, sure, it looks cool because it's AI, but it would be better if you had used people in the end result, right? In the George Washington vlog, if they had used real people, it would have been funnier. It would have been more interesting. For the sitcom thing, if they had gotten a human writer and had actual actors who like made better facial expressions and acted better, it would be more interesting. It would be better overall. The argument is not whether or not AI is a good tool or not. Obviously it is. That is like, you can't argue that. But I don't think AI belongs in the forefront of media. It's not something that it's taking something away.
I never
it's
said
replacing
forefront.
something.
I never said forefront. I said it had a place. I don't think we need to
It
have
has a place. Your argument before was that if Bethesda used it to enhance the character design, that is replacing something because you have animators and people who worked on the game that could remaster the game and make it something better. In that instance, in that case that you used, they would be replacing something. They'd be replacing jobs. They'd be replacing artists. They'd be replacing people with actual skill in that field. That is replacing something. It's not adding to it because they can always just remaster the game. They don't need AI for that.
I mean, are you coming at this from a moral standpoint or from a quality standpoint?
It's both. It's both. I think morally AI is not good. It's replacing a lot of jobs and getting rid of, a lot of what entertainment was, which is a collaborative group, essentially a group project that people, produce something and release to the public in order to, share their art and get some type of reaction emotion. Morally, in that case, AI is wrong for replacing those people and those jobs. I think quality wise, AI is always going to be lacking something that you're going to get when you have a human working on it majority
So there
of the
will
time.
always be that need for that human touch. You are not getting rid of the humans. So, like, from a moral standpoint, I completely understand. From a quality standpoint, I'm saying, what if Bethesda took the exact same team that they had to create the original game, and then they said, here's an additional tool to help you do your job better and come out with a better product?
But in what way? Why would they not just be able to remaster it without AI? How would it be making it better?
Because humans are limited by time, so they need tools to speed up processes.
Yeah.
That's why we're not still building houses with hammers and nails.
Why would art need to be sped up? Why are we speeding art up? Why are we that doesn't make sense. They've remastered games without the need of AI. In what way is why does art need to be sped up? Why can't it just simply be art?
Let it take its time.
Exactly.
People put their blood, sweat, and tears in it, is what you're saying?
Exactly. Like what what is the everyone already agrees that they prefer older animation because it's hand drawn. It took time. Arcane, for example, one of the like, everyone, it got so many accolades for being, such great art. It's because it's all hand painted. It's all done by hand. Yes, we have these tools that are helpful and useful, but it does not mean that it will be as good as if you had someone taking their time with it.
Facts.
Jordan's really thinking. He's really stirring up over there.
'Cause I'm seeing both sides of the argument, so I agree with both.
Because I mean, you're never gonna remove the human. Okay, the movie iRobot. We all remember. Joker, did you watch iRobot? I know me and Beth
yeah,
watched
plenty
something
of
1,000
times. Rented
times.
it from Blockbuster. Yes, exactly. Something about it hooked me.
Okay, so there's this machine that does all this crazy crap. It can freaking run and jump and fly and throw cars around, but it always lacked the ability to kind of promote and logicize from a human standpoint. So I don't necessarily think we're replacing humans. I think that we need to figure out how to work in conjunction with AI instead of treating it like this enemy, this invading enemy that's going to take all our jobs.
It is, and it will. What you had previously said before was that if Bethesda used AI, they would get the job done faster. If they get the job done faster, they wouldn't need as many artists and animators. They're getting it done
now
fast.
those artists and animators can direct that energy into other things.
That's the thing is they wouldn't need as many
because they didn't
It's
have
let
enough
them-
time.
What other things are they focusing on? What you were saying, if they are able to use AI to get the job done faster, they won't need as many people. That is essentially taking those jobs away. And that's adding less of
I'm
a human
saying
touch to the overall
keep the
product.
same team rather than direct this much energy in this direction. And then having to ignore things over here. You have less energy here. Now you can focus more energy on these items. They can reprioritize because of this new tool.
You're saying, let the AI up-res everything, do your thing. We're going to focus on our next game, our next project.
That is what I'm saying, is you are taking people away from that project because you're letting AI deal with it. That is taking away jobs, whether you want to admit to it or not. If you have AI speeding up a process, you will need less people to work on it.
I don't know. I feel like you're coming at this from the assumption of it getting abused, which I know it will be.
It will get abused.
Mm-hmm.
It will be. It will absolutely be abused. I mean, it already is being abused. So from a moral standpoint, I absolutely understand. But as a tool, if we can learn how to use it properly, I think it will empower creatives.
No.
You're
I
talking
don't
about
agree.
it just eliminating creativity altogether.
I think a lot of creativity leaves. If you were an artist, a creative, AI is not going to empower you or inspire you, right? In what way would it empower you? Because you can, come out with a show yourself and you just put your script into it. Okay, you're getting rid of a lot of the human interaction, the connection. You're getting rid of a lot of things in order just to produce something fast. That's getting rid of something. It's not a tool. It's not empowering. If you were an empowered creative and you were a writer, part of that experience is getting the resources, finding a team. Is it difficult? Is it hard? Is it expensive? Yes to all of those things, but the end result is so much better than if you were just put in something to spit something out.
I've noticed that just in like the small thing of content that I've been making here and there, like for a few of the shorts that we've uploaded recently, I let CapCut AI do that. I was like, you know what? Let me see. Maybe I can get some more free time, right? I just put in the long video and then put it in CapCut AI, and it says, "We'll take your long videos to short." And then I was just like so tired. I'm like, whatever, just do it. But even in the comments of our TikToks, people are like, "Why is this edited so weird?" I'm like, "Thank you. I didn't make this. The AI made this. I try to let it do its thing so it can help me." But the quality's not there, and I don't like the way it's coming out. But so now I'm taking a step back so I can actually take the time and put in the effort to make the videos how we like them. So I see what you're both saying, because yes, Jordan, I was lazy. I put it in there. I was like, do your work, Please help me.
I didn't know
But
about
I didn't
this.
like the end result. I didn't like the end result. So yeah.
Good to know.
Well, real life example, y'all.
But on the same front, we do use a lot of the AI tools that Riverside provides. It does.
Yes.
We can't depend on it to do the whole thing, but it does give it does the first 2-3 steps. It cuts a lot of the awkward pauses, a lot of the filler words.
But do you think if we did that ourselves, do you think the content overall would be better?
I don't think the content would exist because we don't have the time
I mean, here's
to
the
put
thing.
that kind of content together.
And which is fair and reasonable. But that compared to a podcast that has a set, has camera people, has editors, a lot more time, a lot more effort, a lot more money. But at the end, usually a better result. Always. That's just because the quality is there because the time and the money was spent for it. The people that are trained are editing it and filming it, recording the audio. You have all these people set in their specific skill, doing good work and producing a high quality content. That is always going to be better than something AI can do. Yeah, of course, we're going to use it allows more people access to things. I think the videos we're watching, people aren't going to have access to that. Those videos are not used by everyday people. The application you have to pay for is expensive. It's not realistic or attainable to regular people. It won't be used for us. It'll be used for bigger companies, which is already bad to begin with. That's not empowering creatives in any way whatsoever.
I do agree. Yes. If our podcast had professional editors, sound editors, all that, cameras, back, stage and everything, that would be fantastic. But obviously it takes time to get there. We needed a place to get started. AI has given us a few cheat codes to get started so we can get to that point. Without these tools, I don't know if the show would have gone as long as it has up to this point. So we would never even get to the point where we can hire professional editors, buy a stage, all those things that money can, that we need the funding and stuff for. Funding and the time.
That's fair. I mean, it's what we've already covered. AI is a tool. Yes. Will AI create as good comparable content to as if you had a bunch of humans working on it? No. That is the argument. That's what it comes down to. Media will always be better when more people are working on it, not when you have AI and less people. It will be not as good. It won't be comparable.
I feel like we're talking in circles at this point. Joker, what is your standpoint on all of this?
Again, like I've said, I feel like I'm on both sides of the argument, because I understand both, right? Yes, I don't want it to replace people's jobs. I don't want it to replace the heart and soul of art, but it can be used as a tool. We've been using it as tools for our stuff too. And if you just set it some specific parameters, don't let it take over everything. You can use it to help you out, but but the way things are going along, it is pretty dangerous. Like I said, there was video of somebody made of Donald Trump sending out a message just speaking to America, but you could tell it was AI. Right now, you could tell it's AI. But I mean, you see the videos I'm presenting right now. A year from now, who knows? Because this is the VO engine has only been out a year, maybe 2, and it's only going to get bigger and crazier from here.
I mean, that's where we stand on this. I think at this point we have to leave it to the audience. Put it in the comments. I'm interested to see kind of where everybody lands on this argument. But yeah, I mean, I think we've both spoken our piece a dozen times over, or we're just gonna have to leave it at that, I guess.
Wait, for entertainment purposes,
next episode will be all AI.
No, I have so many more. I have so many for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, more.
Can I show you 2 more? Yeah, I have more.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Jordan, do you know about the 100 men versus 1 gorilla argument?
Oh, this is so funny.
Yes. I've heard of this.
You've heard of this. All right, let's go.
You ever seen 100 dudes run at you? That's not a fight. That's a stampede.
So you backing out?
No. I ain't backing out. I'm just saying that we got to rethink the rules.
Y'all think this is a game? I've been training for months. 100 humans. I'm ready for 150.
Y'all been talking all this trash online. Where's that energy gonna be when I'm standing right in front of you?
Okay, that's kind of funny.
That's what I'm saying. I'm watching these at 2 a.m. I'm like, this is the best. I need more of this.
That's kind of funny.
And
It's alright. 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Okay, here.
What? So apparently I've been alive for, 2 hours? God's off somewhere naming constellations. Adam's over there trying to figure out what a platypus is. Meanwhile, I'm starving, and I'm on this new fruit-based cleanse skill, Divine Orders. Okay, so found this fruit. It's 0 calories, keto, enlightenment included. Honestly, it's kind of a package deal.
This sounds like a pyramid scheme.
Just eat the apple.
For the record, I told her it was vegan.
Yeah. Okay.
More dumb.
You have to give it credit. Oh, okay. It is coming up with some
go ahead.
humorous scenarios.
His reaction already. He's like,
You were saying, Jordan, you have to give it credit.
Yeah. I said you
You
have to
wanna
give
see
it
this?
credit. The AI is coming up with some humorous scenarios that I would not necessarily expect a computer to think up. And this is in 2 years
Is it
of
coming
AI.
up with these scenarios, or are people putting in this?
I mean, I think this is. I mean,
Like, this has to be
ultimately,
people
this is. I mean, ultimately, no. I mean, well, yeah, but a prompt is like a 2-sentence thing. It's not like a whole. It is. It's. I'd say like the prompt is 20% of the product. Just the way that AI works, and it's crazy to me that this is just 2 years of AI. And I mean, ultimately, it's basically because AI. It's a compilation of stealing other people's crap and kind of throwing it into a blender and coming up with something that looks like all the other
Not
things.
art at the end of the day.
Not art, but can still be used by artists.
Yes.
But I am seeing the screen. I want to see what happens.
It's okay. I'll restart it. When does it start?
I feel like it's
as
going to
you
be
can
highly
see,
offensive.
the caption says, if Bible characters were influencers.
Yo, fam, they don't know that G-O-D is about to BRB. These Philistines thought they could flex on me. Big mistake. I just took some pre-workout and finna bring the house down. That's good, fam. Your boy David here, about to yeet this little stone at Goliath and see what happens. Okay, so I told y'all to trust the process. But no, y'all wanted to stay in Egypt stacking bricks. Yo, it's Shadrach. This random dude just showed up. It's getting lit in here.
I got the horses in the back. Horse tack is attached. Hat is matte black. Got the boots that's black to match.
Day 2 in the tomb. No Wi-Fi, no snacks. Just kind of waiting for God to respawn me.
You know I'm a daddy's boy. He's got me in this Technicolor drip. Brother's so jelly right now. They're looking a little sus.
I'm supposed to say that God got me pregnant? Yeah, there's no way my parents are buying this story.
I would like to formally apologize to God, the sailors, and this whale. Sorry, dude. I just took a poop over there.
Yeah, so these jokes aren't even what AI is coming up with. Like these, because look, if you look on the side, it says my process for VO.
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
videos,
VO.
very
does it
simple,
have the-
basic script with ChatGPT.
Oh, that's the prompt.
AI.
Wait, that's the
It's-
prompt.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, expand a shot list using prompt structure. So it's not even like AI is being funny and coming up with this stuff. It's
No,
you're-
it says
you're
the
putting
basic
it into
script,
it.
basic script with ChatGPT. So the script
So
is
that's what I was saying.
ChatGPT.
When you're using VO, it'll render something with audio and video, and then you can ask it to re-render it again. Or say you want to add a line or remove a line. So it probably just rendered something. The prompt was cinematic handheld selfie style video shot showing a soggy, exhausted Middle Eastern man in his 30s with shoulder length hair, right? And it says he talks with a country accent at the end. Maybe he says something funny, but then down here he actually prompts him to say, he says, update, still swallowed. I would like to formally So he gives him the lines to say, but then the VO just renders it in sync with the video and chooses the audio
it's
and
not
maybe
even clever.
the
It's not
cadence
even,
and the way it talks.
It's not AI being smart and making the script up itself.
Oh, but he pulled the script from ChatGPT.
I guess. I don't know. I would have to see how he came up with the script.
He doesn't specify.
But also, it's like.
Go ahead.
He doesn't specify how much of the words are his, how much of Chat are the AI. But
this is just a very
this
basic
isn't like a
breakdown.
passion project.
He says he goes
for
more on Twitter.
PJ's Films.
Yeah.
I imagine this is
I
just.
don't know.
I imagine the great majority of the script, if not all of it, is AI. Just so he could put
Wait, can we
something
scroll down to the
interesting
comments?
together.
Yeah, the comments. AI is owning us in about 3 years. No Wi-Fi, waiting for God to respawn me, laughing emojis. This generation is not serious at all.
Yeah.
Non-believers will say this is AI. Yeah.
I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know. It's just content. It's not funny, not clever, not, it's simply there to be there. It's there for people to watch. It's not good. It's not original. I mean, yeah, no, not original, because the script is written with ChatGPT. It's just there.
I mean, it's not original, but for a computer, it is extremely clever. Because when I think of a computer, I think of a fancy calculator. This is a fancy calculator telling jokes. That's...
Yeah, it's trying to be satirical and like maybe the jokes don't land, but still it's trying. It's getting there.
It still understands like the context of these jokes. So it is weird and scary how it's able to logic its way through all that.
I guess. That's not good. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
I'm sorry.
Well, like I said, we'll have to leave this to the audience. I don't think we'll get anywhere talking. We're already up on 45 minutes, and I don't think either of us have changed our standpoint at all. So,
nada. It ain't gonna happen. AI is bad most of the time.
AI
majority
can
of
be,
the time.
Yes, okay. See, AI is bad a majority of the time, but it can be used collaboratively. We just got to figure out how.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. We already covered that it can be used as a tool. Yes. Will it be used as a tool? It'll be used more than that. And it shouldn't be at the end of the day.
What else you got for us, Joker?
Oh, that was it, y'all. Yeah, I just have like a few other like quotes about I have a quote from the Google CEO, Google DeepMind CEO. He described the release of VO3 as a moment when AI video generation left the era of the silent film. So he sees it as like the next evolution in, I guess, media and entertainment for him, but not art. I think there's a difference, Bethlehem. There's a difference between entertainment and art. Because that's an argument I've been having with Sleep Token. But that's a whole other ballgame.
Whole different episode.
Yeah.
Fair.
I think we should call it a wrap on this one. I think we've exhausted all our viewpoints at this point. But please, if you made it this far, put something in the comments. Let us know where you stand. Let us know that Bethlehem is stupid for her thoughts and opinions.
No, because I'm not.
Or let me know if I'm stupid for my thoughts and opinions, which I've already seen plenty of times in the comments at this point. I might as well add on to it.
And let me know which clip was your favorite.
Yes. And whether or not he should be using CapCut to edit our entire short.
We'll find out.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Yeah, I'm glad you guys maybe somewhat enjoyed that.
It was informative. I learned a lot.
Yeah. This is the first
conversation
video on the React channel. Joker, what can people expect from this part, this side of this channel?
Well, a lot more of what you just saw, right? A lot of the banter. Yeah,
we didn't have enough
just
before.
reacting. Yeah, just reacting to multiple things, whether it be clips, TikToks. I have a playlist of TikToks I've been racking up. That's not AI. It's just regular. It's like 400 TikToks. So we have so many TikToks to react to. We're gonna be reacting to music that we're showing each other, whatever videos. Just get people's reactions and our reactions on here. Should be exciting, especially because I think Jordan, we just passed a year, right? Of starting this.
Happy birthday!
I don't know. It's in the past. Yeah. I put it in the logo. I actually put the date that we started in the logo. So I'd have to check the logo.
Nice. Oh yeah, it's like a little tiny thing
I see
on the
it.
logo.
Literally so small.
Yeah.
A little Easter egg.
All right, y'all.
Okay,
well,
guys.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Adios.
And I hope you guys had fun.